The incredible story of Job, how he overcame humanity's greatest challenge and what it means for you today. Imagine losing everything you love in a single day. Your family, your wealth, your health. It all goes up in smoke. What would you do? How would you react? Today, we're going to tell you the story of a man who faced the unimaginable. A man who was tested beyond human limits. His name? Job. And his story will change the way you view your own struggles. Get ready, because this isn't just a biblical story, it's a spiritual survival manual for today. Job was a wealthy, respected man, and above all, faithful to God. He had everything, a loving family, countless flocks of sheep, and a prosperous life. But one fateful day, everything changed. Messengers arrived with terrible news. The Sabaeans had attacked and stolen his oxen and donkeys, killing his servants. Soon after, lightning struck from the sky, burning and killing his sheep and shepherds. The Chaldeans plundered his camels and killed more servants. And, even worse, a strong wind blew down the house where his 10 children were gathered, killing them all. And, as if that were not enough, after losing everything, Satan was given permission to afflict Job physically. He was struck by a terrible disease. Painful, festering sores covered his body from head to toe. He used a potsherd to scrape at his wounds, feeling agonizing pain. He was so disfigured that his friends barely recognized him. His wife, in despair, she said, "Curse God and die." But Job did something that no one expected. He knelt down and said, "Naked I came from my mother's womb, and naked I shall return. The Lord gave, and the Lord has taken away, blessed be the name of the Lord." Job chapter 1 verse 21. But the story does not end there. Job's suffering was not only physical and material, but also emotional and social. His wife, upon seeing him in his misery, said, "Curse God and die." Job chapter 2 verse 9. His friends, Eliphaz, Bildad, and Zophar, who were supposed to comfort him, accused him of sin, saying that he was suffering from some hidden guilt. The servants and even children mocked him, and he became despised by everyone. Spiritual suffering and mental anguish. Job not only suffered physically and emotionally, but also entered a deep spiritual crisis. He questioned why a righteous man like him was suffering so much. He felt that God was silent and distant. He even wished he had never been born. Why didn't I die when I was born? Job chapter 3 verse 11. But Job knew it wasn't that simple. He cried out to God, questioning, struggling, but never losing faith. And then, something extraordinary happened. God answered Job. Not with explanations, but with questions. Where were you when I laid the foundations of the earth? God reminded Job of his greatness and wisdom. And in the midst of this revelation, Job understood something profound. Suffering does not always have a clear answer, but God always has a purpose. And then, the unexpected happened, restoration and reward. After enduring all these trials, God finally answered Job. He did not give direct explanations about the reason for the suffering, but showed his sovereignty over all things. Job humbled himself and acknowledged the greatness of God. As a result, God restored his health and blessed him twice over, new livestock, wealth and prosperity. 10 new children. Patience, faith and trust in God, even when everything seems lost. Even at rock bottom, God is in control. Job lived many years after that, happy and prosperous. Have you ever felt like Job? Have you ever looked up to the sky and asked, "Why, God?" In a world full of uncertainty, pandemics, financial crises and wars, the story of Job reminds us of a powerful truth: suffering is not the end. It is an opportunity to know God in a deeper way. Job did not receive answers, but he received something greater, God's presence. And that was enough. If you are going through a storm, remember, you are not alone. The same hand that held Job is holding you. And, just like him, you can come out stronger on the other side. The secret is patience, faith and trust in God. Pray. If you are facing a difficult battle, write "God is in control" in the comments. Let's pray for each other. If you liked this video, help us by subscribing to the channel, liking and sharing. And remember, each day is a new opportunity to call on the name of the Lord. Until next time.